curious your kind of thought process when you sat down to start working on the theme music, because we have worked together a lot in the past, but we had never done anything quite like this before.
Well, it's interesting because the main theme for the show, I actually had written or had thought of previously before we ever talked about any of this. It was actually like a voice memo in my phone that I had recorded on the piano. I think it was called Epic Horn Theme, and that's all. It seemed like it fit, and then the rest of the ideas for the different sounds and stuff that I used kind of flowed from there.
We had a kind of a somewhat backwards approach where, like, normally you would want to have seen the stuff before, you wrote music for it, but because of the way this was being edited and the length of it, it was more me saying, I have a 20-minute section of suspense. Can you give me something to fill that? What was that like, just kind of writing blind a little bit and writing these longer themes?
Yeah, it's funny because, I mean, a lot of D&D is theater of the mind, so that's kind of how I was approaching the music. It's like, well, you gave me the story, the outline of the story, and what the characters were doing, and I just kind of wrote stuff that seemed like it fit with that, with those ideas. It was kind of freeing just to kind of like lay down a bed of music that was like, just this atmosphere and stuff like that. So that was actually really fun.
As we've changed that approach a little bit with the Evocation series, and you are now scoring directly to what we've already edited, have you enjoyed that change and doing it more like classically, where you are like reacting musically to different moments?
Yeah, that's been fun too. I mean, it's like a different kind of fun, but it's been cool to have it all edited and laid out the way, in its final form, and I'm able to just kind of like experience the story as a viewer would, and react musically to that.
When we look ahead to season 2, you're in the show now as Gamorg. What are you looking forward to as we go into season 2, both as a player and as a composer?
I really like the setting of the Wasteland. The one session that we did in the Wasteland was very intense and very kind of scary. So I think that'll be fun, a fun new direction. Like, there's been a lot of like mystery, like and just atmosphere, but to have this kind of like a little bit of foreboding and ominous tone to the music will be fun.